So, does anyone wants to recap what happened last session?
Griff does.
I'm not sure I actually remember. Someone else has to take it from here.
Good recap, Gif. So what happens first?
Well, first I remember Ivan doing something really, really dangerous, seeing how long it takes to toast in the sun when you're a vampire, which, well, make his touchdown very, very uncomfortable. But he managed to see the sun again, so that was nice. Then they went to Celine's workplace in the middle of the day. They in the creepy stalker van of Ivan's father, and they got accosted by a woman who basically politely told them to fuck off. And they managed to leave a note for Celine to read. And Ivan saw that the vineyard had some supernatural qualities to it in the earth. So he thought, so he thinks. Lucian went to, well, a meeting with potential employers, an Invictus Lord, newly awakened from torpor, and he basically managed to strike an easy, well, not an uneasy, but a deal with him. He helps him out with laws, stuff, and the modern world, and in exchange, he can use his name as political weight if he wants to. Um, and I'm not sure what Joshua did. If I think he went with Celine to check on the elephant.
Yeah, we
And
checked on the elephant a little bit. I had a nice little heart-to-heart with who was it exactly? One of the ghouls, Alyssa Duchesne.
yeah,
And then I palled around a little bit, came back, and at the start of the current night, I think, had a nice little talk with friends over drinks.
yes, you did. So yeah, we're in the new night for everyone, but you already paid your, you taken back your willpower from the last session.
Yep.
I guess we know what Joshua was doing, but what are Haven and Lucian doing?
Well, I suppose after getting dressed, Lucia will be trying to call Thierry, since it is still early evening by my reckoning.
Yep. The phone rings a few times when you hear hello.
Once more, Thierry, it's Lucien.
Ah, yeah, Lucian. I didn't. Well, hi.
Eh,
How are you?
I'm decent, thanks. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. You
Eh,
can. Yeah. And there's an awkward silence for a moment.
eh, so, how's life been treating you here in Nantes?
Very good. I mean, I don't have to complain. I've got a nice flat. I didn't know you were in the, well, the region. Didn't even know you
Eh,
were in the country.
Yeah, there have been a few changes. Maybe we can talk about them at a bar somewhere.
Sure, sure,
Eh,
we could. I mean,
Yeah,
as friend, yeah, but sure.
sweet. Both are. Well then, when are you available?
Not exactly right now, but I mean, What about like tomorrow, like after work? So I don't know, 6 p.m.
Out of character, would the sun be down by then?
Yeah, it might be a bit early for you, but yeah, the sun be would just have set basically.
Yeah, I can totally make it then.
Nice. It gives you an address for a bar, like something, a little pub. So yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow night.
Perfect. Well then, guess I'll see you then.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, it'd be good to catch up, just but
Yeah. Yeah, it would be brilliant. In fact,
all right. I mean, what should we? You can feel him. Just he's very like doesn't really know how to do. He's trying to do a small chat, but he's not sure of himself. Mm, He's
yeah,
acting a bit awkward.
we'll just take it easy, and yeah, well, go wherever rhythm goes, I guess. I think.
Yeah. Um. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night. Au revoir. Well, guess illusion's bit.
Yep. What's Simon doing?
Well, seeing as my other plans are going through, I guess I'm going back to the library.
Sure. You get back to the library. It's a bit empty at the moment. You don't hear anybody else aside from very few, like 2 or 3 ghoul, just maintaining the place, cleaning. There is you can see your boss, the Kogean, is
Whoa, we've
just
never regarded him as my boss before.
well, he's technically your boss. Technically.
I mean, he might be over. Sorry, I didn't come out as English. He didn't come. Sorry, I I gave a warning to Griff and them earlier this morning about this. I can't stop myself for some reason.
About what?
Sorry, deep breath. He may be higher up the food chain. That doesn't make him my boss.
I did. You basically
The
swallowed
chief
up
of
the
the
cover.
CIA isn't my real life boss, even though he has more authority than me.
No, that's not how it works. You would know that. In the Covenant, he's the regional leader, so yes, he's very much your
Would I
boss.
know that? I am kind of
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, but they explained that to you.
Yeah, but
I
I
guess
wasn't
they
listening.
instructed you.
If you remember, I got beaten because I wasn't listening, so...
Well, you may not be listening, but Inspector would know that at least. It's pretty obvious, even for someone who's not very smart. But yeah, he's just seems to be wandering to the aisle, just lost in his thoughts.
Alright, I would like to use my one free aspects.
Oh, sure.
I want to know who here will give me what I want.
What do you want?
Well, you know out of character what I want, so... We're going on the Jack Sparrow compass theory of what I want.
Yeah, but does your character know what he wants?
That's why I said we're going with the Jack Sparrow theory of what I want. The compass points where I want, but not what I know what I want.
No, not working like that with Auspex.
Okay, well, how do I get it to work like that?
Well, you have to have a goal, and
I
you
have
can
an
use a test.
aspiration.
Yeah, but aspiration are something out of character. There's something the player wants, not something the
Yes.
character. They can be something the character wants, and the player wants, but then
Yeah, example, I have the aspiration of having Joshua beat into a pulp.
Well, time for us to get back in touch.
Oh no.
Well, the heart wants what the heart wants. Alright, then back to the library.
All right. What are you actually doing in the library? Reading books? About what? What subject?
Everything. I don't know.
Hmm.
Since I have no forward momentum on my actual aspiration, I have really no idea where to go with this.
All right. Do an intelligence occult roll.
Awesome. How did Ivan set the building on fire?
I'm gonna save this success and note it somewhere. There's a lot of books about vampires and transformation of the body and different. There's some history of the clans. Most of the stuff is super boring. You do hear about a few vampiric entities that are not kindred per se. You already knew a bit about them. As last time you went into a section that was very focused on the taking of vitae and energy and life forces.
I have a follow-up question.
Yes.
I remember we did this before, but I don't remember if it was an actual thing or if Griff just made it up. Time-based additives to rolls. Like, the longer I stay here doing this, more successes I can generate.
For the night, you can do as much as you have point in the attribute and skills.
Oh, you mean just like an extended roll is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
extended rolls.
Yeah, those
An
are
ex-
those are just basic rules. You just work towards a goal. It depends on
Yeah.
what the action is. DM
No.
sets it.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sorry, it's not a reach roll. So yeah, you can spend as much as you want and roll as much as you want. I have a set goal for you, so of successes.
Right. I heard you say that, which is why I'm now asking, because you know I'm gonna just be here forever, so...
Yeah, but basically you can do 3 more rolls if you really want to
Spend the whole
spend the
night.
night here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but,
why I was asking, because I intend to spend the whole night here, so might as well, just get it all
I
out.
might also just you're not in a good shape, mentally or physically.
I am in a good shape mentally. I am resolve and
You're
composure to the brim. I've made my rolls. I am
aren't you
fine.
drained of will? Oh no, you.
No, remember? I'm a rebel.
Yeah, no.
And a jester.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're just not quite. Yeah, it's just physically. So yeah, do your rolls.
Alright. Speaking of willpower, I'll use one.
Sure.
And then one more, you said, right? Or 2 more.
2 more.
Another willpower. That's right. Plus 30 to this roll. And then one more. And another willpower.
He's trying his hardest.
Someone's certainly cramming.
So 6 successes. Over the night.
6 in total. You do learn about some entities that seem to be not related to the kindreds, but that seems to appear spontaneously, and that some undead creature like undead like vampire that can steal the breath of the living. There'll be some report of this happening, and that's basically it for tonight.
Yeah, I imagine I'm probably reading some sort of crossover with old mythology.
Yep,
You know those creatures that would sneak in your window at night, sit on your chest, and just breathe in your
the
soul?
mares. Yes.
Yeah, it's those horses.
Now, what is everyone else doing for the rest of the night? You have a full night for yourself, aside from Ivan.
Yep.
Was
I got plenty
struggling.
of time, and I even have a goal.
Ooh.
So, given how badly hunting went last night, I'm gonna head back to the rack. I'm going to do specific hunting for specific spots that I can try to set up for the
Oh,
future.
I forgot.
Yeah?
Does any of your character follow the news? Like paper,
Oh yeah, they're my
television?
favorite 1980s band,
Come on,
the Newsies.
come on. Does any one of your characters like follow the media, like the news, what's happening?
Yeah, I can imagine Joshua will pull out his phone while driving and like read while he drives.
Yeah. I imagine this should also keep on things because something juicy might happen.
I can hear you as like not at all. You're very far from your mic.
Yeah. I said that Lucian would also keep up to date on the news. Most of us something
Alright.
rather juicy in his case, but
Do me a wits investigation roll then. Joshua.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was just for him because he was actually paying attention to it.
Now
Let's
you
see.
are, but I'm gonna hold you to that if you're driving while looking at your phone.
2. Yeah,
All
given
right.
that dramatic success crash. Losing my...
Yep.
But yeah.
You can both learn that there have been a number of increasing violence, gang violence in town. Case of people poisoned. Authorities are trying to figure out if it is really a poison or a disease, or if there's something wrong with the water in town. But yeah,
any news on the symptoms?
not really. It's not sad, but it's fatal, apparently.
Interesting. I want to mark that down to follow up on that next.
Same here, because this sounds eerily suspicious
It
and
does.
familiar.
Quite a lot of some people were. No, you didn't have an exceptional success, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Joshua, do me a dexterity driving -2 while you go to rack
All right.
because you're a terrible, terrible person.
I'm a terrible person and maybe a
And
pretty good driver.
you
Ah,
managed. You almost hit a group of young people like crossing the street. Most of them are scared, but some of them flip you off and yell at you as you get back on the road to go to
Joshua just leans his head out the window. Get out the
the
way!
river ends. Fuck you, man. So where do you go? Do you go in the rack of the barons because there is a big difference?
I'm trying to remember what like the exact area I'm trying to go for. The one, which one have I been hunting at? I think that's the Barons.
Yeah, the barons
okay.
are basically the outskirts of the city. It's people.
Right.
There's not much night activities, so it's harder to hit, but it's free.
Mhm.
The racks have downtown. There's a lot of
And
nighttime
everyone
activity.
has places there. So
Yep.
I gotta work at the outside of the city here. So I'm investigating the barons, and I'm just kind of like strolling around,
Sure.
gauging
Give me
out
a
neighborhoods, looking for like quickie marts on the corner that have Wi-Fi, or maybe like who knows, maybe there's a straight internet cafe all the way out here somehow.
Oh
There's got
yeah,
to be something I can like
um,
stake out and stalk and make my own.
I forgot, but looking at the news, in the crime section, there was a breaking at the local mall, and police are searching for some suspect.
Hmm.
Two white Caucasian male and one Caucasian female.
Let's see.
There is no picture, but yeah.
Yeah, I made sure of the no pictures, but as far as descriptions, I at least had a mask on, so it shouldn't have a face. But
Oh, you had a mask on.
yep, I had a mask
Did-
on. I think Theta said Ivan had a mask on the whole time, and I
Yeah,
definitely
well,
gave one over to Lucian.
all right.
Yep. Not to
I don't
mention my
remember.
kindred tend to instinctively look away from cameras if my memory.
Hmm?
I mean, also, you're not doing your math right there, Griff.
Am I?
Give me the numbers he said again.
Two male
3.
and one female.
Okay, now go back over that math again, Griff.
Right. So odds are Ivan is the one who was not spotted by anyone at any time, or maybe even, or maybe the guards just didn't say anything about it, or assume
Maybe.
some of us are the same.
But yes, Vampire 2 tend to unconsciously stay out of cameras, but like it's not a magic protection. There's various time when you will get filmed, and
Yeah,
normal powers of obfuscate don't really works on camera. It only works on people with senses.
indeed. Okay, but at least by the sounds of it, there's not a very good description of anyone in there, is there?
Not really, no.
Okay, and it probably mentions the break-in of the local GameStop, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, you can tell that the city has been a bit troubled recently.
Hmm.
And like there's still a terrorist alert, so it's a bit
So maybe keep a low profile. Maybe don't fire a gun. You know.
maybe.
But yeah. So I'm beginning my search. I want to just search out for a place to set up on my own, preferably someplace that has radiant Wi-Fi.
Um, so you search for dinner or just to claim a territory, actually?
I'm looking for claims rather than just dinner tonight.
Ooh. Do me a wit streetwise
All right,
check.
wits streetwise. Do not drive. Streetwise. Let's see. Any bonus or penalty? Would this apply to
None.
cacophony?
Mm, yes, you can spot the signs of a cacophony and try to not get on someone else's turf. So,
Could I add in some willpower?
okay, we'll allow it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 3d10 here. And it comes out to no additional
Well,
successes.
yeah, you spend the night trying to find a nice spot with Wi-Fi, but really it's just residential buildings. It's pretty dead at this hour of the night, and there's not a lot of good places. Just plain,
Plain, boring
yeah.
houses everywhere.
It's not even houses. It's big blocks of,
Mhm.
uh,
Huge
big,
apartment blocks,
yeah,
basically.
huge apartment blocks of random concrete. It's not a very pretty place to live in, and there's one or two convenience store open 24 hours a day, but that's basically it. Also, this train station. Well, not train, but
Subway?
sub. No, it's tramway, I guess. Yeah, tramway.
Okay.
That will be the word. It's like everything is not under; it's above ground, but there is a transportation system in the city, and
Okay.
it's run pretty late.
Runs
Nearly
pretty
all night
late,
long.
but many people on it?
At that time of night, yeah, there are people on it. But as do you want to get in?
Yeah, I'll take a ride on it.
All
I'll have
right,
fun on the tram tonight.
do me a wit streetwise check with your cacophony bonus. Roll your cacophony merit, basically.
Okay. Is that in the extra one?
Yep.
Ooh, this time I actually do really well.
No, sorry, you don't. I'm stupid. You need to roll your intelligence streetwise.
Still 3 dice.
Oh, same. All right. Very side of the cacophony, inside of the compartments of the train, some graffiti, some etch, something that have been scratched into the seat or the walls. Well, the walls, all of the thing, and it's basically it says beware the conductor,
The conductor.
and there's a sign of the Ventru clan.
Hmm. So the conductor of the train, and I'm guessing, or for the tram, he probably claims the entire tram, doesn't he?
You don't know. It doesn't seem to be a claim, but a warning.
Hmm.
You can try to re-roll and get -1 to ask more details.
I think I will.
And even all right.
So that'll come out to a
Uh,
0 modifier total.
How many details you want to ask? You can
What
clan, covenant, favored herd, city of origins, that kind of thing.
Well, we know the clan Ventru already, so that's good.
Yeah.
Typical vampire? And
What do you mean?
I mean, is there something weird if someone's leaving a warning about it?
Yep. You can.
And I guess is the tram and all the stations his domain, or just the tram, or maybe just like his little
that will be a
conductor seat?
Yeah, that will be a -1.
Right. So we'll do
-2 and +1 because this is a big feeding ground. So
I think we come out to 0 then.
no, you have a +1.
Oh,
Actually,
okay. Well, I mean that's why I thought it came out to 0. What are the penalties total that you're looking at then?
you have -2 penalty, but -3 because it is a 3-dot feeding ground.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, I'd be at a +2 total then. If
yes,
yours are
yeah.
-2 +3, and then
Yep, with your
+1 for my
specialty.
specialty.
Yep.
So okay, let's ask.
Intelligence streetwise +2.
Well, I hit wits again, but again, it's still just 3. I'd like to throw my willpower again because, well, I like knowing things.
Sure.
I get 1.
1. So what do you want to know? One of your 2 questions can be answered.
Good question. Let's go with the what's special about the conductor thing.
It seems to indicate that there is an Ankylay, so a vampire of some degrees of power, and I've taken claim, or at least it's a warning about him.
So maybe just stay away from the conductor then. Still, I'll go ahead and keep riding the whole tram and just kind of like check out the stations each time and just kind of see if I can visually tell, like, oh, does someone maybe own this station or the area around it? And maybe that's going to be my night for the time being.
What do you want to do exactly?
I guess just continue my exploration. This is my task for the night. Just explore and see what's available. What can I do? I might end up heading back to the Barrens later.
All right, so you just you do not need to roll to see that it is it's actually a very sweet deal if you could claim one of those tramway as a feeding ground, because it's always moving. There are always people coming in and out. And if you have like little bit of power enough obfuscate or dominate or maybe majesty, you could very easily get a full night of eatings just by simply
Yeah.
just sitting your ass down.
So this guy's got a pretty good deal, and apparently is maybe scary enough to completely enforce it.
Maybe. You don't really notice any kindred. But then again, it varies a lot of people, so
A lot of people, a lot of blood. Probably also not a good place to actually bite someone in the neck until say there's an empty cart. So definitely not trying.
I mean, you could try to make it look like a kiss.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm also good for the time being. I'd rather have Vitae than just get some blood, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. So it seems like I am not successful tonight.
Nope. Lucian,
Yep.
what do you want to do for the rest of the night?
Yeah. I think in this case I want to get in touch with my sire, see if I can get his opinion on something, as well as then details as well.
Sure, but just so you know, like, when I reveal the bloodline to you, the history of the bloodline, you have been instructed in where the bloodline came from.
I'm just asking about where the places they patrol.
And you can manage here to get a meeting with Osaya inside one of the upper suite of the hotel. He's sitting by himself. He seems to be scribbling down something on a piece of paper when one of his servants opens the door for you and closes it behind and turns to you and say, "What do you want?"
I've been wondering, does our bloodline, well, keep vigil on the hospitals in the area?
Some of us, yes.
Yeah. Are there any particular hospitals that need watching?
All of them.
Well, or I should rephrase it. Perhaps hospitals that are in don't have many of us on the job.
He thinks for a moment. Well, yes. There is one. Why do you ask? Do you plan to go there by yourself?
Well, I've been told I need to get my act together, so I figured that a hospital would be a good place to do it, especially since, well, it's a place where plenty of folks are vulnerable. Not to mention that, given my limited knowledge of the supernatural, I'd imagine that a person in a coma is probably akin to a car. with the keys in, but no driver.
Hmm. Looks at you. What mirror do you have? Let me see. Hmm. Sure. If you can manage to stake a claim and actually defend the territorial intercede with the prince to make it official.
I will be more than happy to do so.
Very well. There's
Yeah, well,
some bunch of clinics. There's one near the Misericord Cemetery. I'll put it on the map. Whoop. Can't do a fucking cross with my mouse.
could just do a dot.
Here.
That looks good.
Yeah. Let's say that.
Rather than a trick.
Oh, is that where the hospital's at?
One of them. Small of a clinic.
That's where the Red Cross is located.
Yep.
Looking mighty satanic there.
Like this. Oh, let me just. This is a big hospital. Come on. Stop moving. Here. This is a big hospital of the city. This whole complex.
Yeah, I know. We brought that up when we were talking about where the Elephant Club was located.
Yep.
But there's no doubt you can figure out where that is on this map.
So, do you want to... Your sire seems to be a bit busy, but he looks at you like... Is that all? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I don't know who you're talking to.
As?
His mic is on.
Hmm. I don't hear him. Hello?
I'm back in.
Ah, there we go.
How much of me did you hear?
Nothing.
Pardon?
Nothing.
What I said was, well, have you heard about a string of poisonings on the news?
Yes.
Do you think a certain bloodline could be behind it?
Yes, I do.
Eh,
I know it.
well, if you yourself acquire any more information about this, me and my country it would be interested in taking up the job since we, well, as you obviously know, have a personal score to settle as well.
He looks at you, narrow his eyes and say, I don't think you're cut for the task, but maybe I'll call you when I have to make up my mind about this and I have another matter to attend for now.
That's all I can ask for. Right, I shall leave you to your jobs then.
He nods.
Evening. I guess the illusion's bit done now. Just gonna be moving downstairs.
Mm-hmm. And what will he do?
Well, I'll let someone else have their fun now.
Sorry, what?
I said I'll let someone else have their fun now since I'm currently moving to a different room.
All right. Well, that's all for the night then.
One more night, another adventure. That's a vitae and a willpower then.
Yep. Gonna up. Spin Vaseline. Because I know what
What's the
she's
health
doing.
regeneration rate again?
None.
None. Just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
I was not going to put anything down, and I didn't last time.
Nope.
So
You
I just
don't
wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something.
Yep. No.
Yep,
You
entirely vitae expenditure, but
Wait,
Some
don't you
call
auto
can
regenerate
do.
something for sleeping?
Nope. Only willpower. Some procedure of the Order Dracul and some coil
maybe bashing?
may have the no, none. You don't. A vampire is dead unless you use Vitae. You don't regenerate anything.
Yeah, but you use Vitae when you sleep. That's why I'm thinking
Yep,
that
but
it
you have to use
does.
Vitae to wake up.
Oh yeah, that's right. When you sleep, you reflexively use vitae to try to heal yourself, and you can't stop it.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. So
Alright, so how much do I forcibly use on myself?
a
As
lot.
much as you can.
Yeah. Which can put you in torpor actually.
Well, seeing as I've had an aggravated wound for a long time now.
Right, you would have tried to forcibly heal that, and you can
Yeah.
heal
So,
one
yeah,
needed
but we
every
don't want to go
Wait!
back in time, though, so we're not going to do that.
wait,
Yeah, I'll just keep talking
wait.
until you say
Stop.
wait.
No,
Yeah, that's what the plan is.
I'm the GM. Let me talk, please. Right? You can spend a willpower to stop yourself for healing while you rest.
Okay.
Because one willpower per wound it makes a wound permanent.
Well, that
Otherwise,
sounds dumb.
Yep. I mean permanent in the mark that it's
Well, permanent only means one thing.
it's scarring.
Okay.
Like
Do you want to look like a burn victim
it's
for the
kind
rest of your life?
Yep, that's pretty much it. A point of Vitae heal 2 bashing points of damage or 1 point of lethal. A single aggravated wound requires 5 Vitae and a full day of sleep.
So torpor it is.
5, wow.
Luckily, you can spend. You don't have any physical mark from your aggravated wound.
Can I spend some without going into the full amount?
Yep.
Because, I mean, I can do 4 and get rid of all my lethal, right? I have 4 lethal wounds. I can spend 4 Vitae to get rid of that, right?
Yeah, and you will have to spend 1 point of willpower to stop yourself from healing from the aggravated wound.
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to use that last point and go into torpor.
You want to go into torpor?
I don't want to wake up starving and injure the people that I care about. So yes, I'd rather go into torpor.
Oh, this will
Alright.
be fun when we have to go and rescue Ivan.
Torpor. Up. Let me check the duration of torpor.
That's
for
how
you.
I've written myself out for the next week and a half of games.
Oh no!
Month
Much
of
more than
games,
that.
yeah. Well, I mean, what happens, happens. I've made my choice. I'm not going back.
Feeding. Where is it? Stopper and Fire and Life should be here.
Let's see, can you find it before I find it? Because
Yeah,
I've got to go
that's-
find the book, actually, so you're ahead of me, but can you get there before I do?
Ah, there.
Well, you did.
Yep. All right. What's your immunity?
7, isn't it?
7.
Yeah, 7.
Oh, but you don't have your Bane yet.
Nope.
So it's 1 week October for you.
And what
You
happens
are
when I
1
wake
blood
up?
potency, right?
Yeah, what happens when I wake up?
I'm trying to see about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You wake up with no blood.
Perfect.
Oh boy, that's gonna be exciting for Ivan.
Yep. So maybe you want to play Ryan then in the meantime.
No, that's alright.
Come on.
No, I mean, I just don't have any want to play Ryan, that's all.
I mean, you're not gonna like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but at the same time,
It would be.
maybe if there's an NPC that shows up that plays more to me, at the same time, Ryan's not the guy that I want to play. I want to have as little personal control over Ryan as possible.
It's okay. I've got a half plan.
Well,
that
if
I was gonna
Celine
do
was
when
here,
we-
that wouldn't be an issue. But
No, I understand.
yeah, you can you can heal of your little. All right. I will just ask, who do you have in your cell phone as which of your quote unquote friends you have in your stored in your cell phone?
What, me?
Yeah, I know Celine, you do, but
Yeah, that'd be it. Of my
that's it.
so-called friends, yeah. I mean, I don't talk to Lucian, nor do I talk to Joshua, so...
Any other NPCs?
Well,
Maybe.
yeah,
I don't
everybody.
think-
Everybody you know that I talk to, have on my cell
His
phone.
dad's on the phone.
No, my dad's not on the phone. My dad contacts me when he wants to talk to me. I mean, Ryan's on there. My other family members are on there.
All
Other
right.
than my dad. I mean, literally everyone's on my cell phone except for Joshua and Lucian. Because one of those guys could go fuck himself, and the other guy I haven't seen in forever.
All right. I'm gonna roll a die. Huh. All right. So I know what Ryan is doing for the night. Um, Joshua, Lucian, wake up, get back 1 willpower, spend 1 vitae, and I think one
Yep,
of you
yep.
is very angry right now.
I'm still at 5. I'm still technically good for the time being.
Yeah,
Technically.
you both have 5, so yeah, technically you're alright.
But I'm gonna go back to the Barrens once more. This
Sure.
time both to scout and to hunt, because I need to investigate those apartment blocks. See which ones, I can try to manipulate. If I could maybe, get into someone's home system and start messing with that and use it to my advantage in the future.
Alright, so first do me a dexterity, a manipulation subterfuge. Stealth, sorry. Oh, well, I can't speak today. Manipulation stealth.
Okay. Manipulation and
Minus
stealth.
1.
-1, and any specialties that apply.
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to This is just to blend in, I suppose.
Well, it will negate. Yeah, it will negate the -1. So just. All
Wow, you're
right.
at a 0 right now.
Do you want to make that dramatic failure?
Let's go with the dramatic failure. I'm as obvious as any idiot.
All right. Stop this music. Uh-huh.
Imagine I'm on my phone just looking up Wi-Fi's, trying to maybe
Yeah.
collect password informations.
And when all of a sudden you see flashes of blue lights, as you're on your creepy stalker van,
Mm-hmm.
and you can hear someone shooting from a guy from this is the police, just pull out.
Okay. It's just a stop. They
Huh.
don't know anything about me right now.
All right.
So,
You
yeah,
can
I'll
see,
go ahead and let them get closer.
two
I'll pull
police
up the car.
officers, one approaching you with a pair with do me a perception check.
Okay. That would be do wits and composure. I do not have any additional bonus, but oh man, I'm totally blindsided by
You're
whatever this
blind,
is.
but you can hear someone say
Oh, but I did get that
every.
beat for that dramatic failure, so let's see
Yep,
what
you can hear
happens.
someone say, yeah, the vehicle matches the description. And you can see one police officer coming to your door, the other has a
I
gun.
guess if it does help in terms of details, when we were doing the mall thing, I did park at least a block down and walked to and from it.
Yep, but
So
unfortunately, people saw you.
okay, well let's see what happens.
I rolled to see if and you're
Mhm.
in the creepy stalker van, so it's not like it's easy to forget vehicle, you
Well, I
know?
mean, it's just a regular white van.
Yeah, with
There's at
free
least a
candy on
good
the
number of
side.
those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the free candy. Ah, I
Yeah,
misspelled it. That's how they know.
the van with no plate number.
No, I
You
have I have
know.
the
Yeah.
proper plates. I have false identity.
Oh, you do. Yeah,
I
sure.
do.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I definitely wouldn't want to drive around a plateless car in broad view of everyone.
I
That would
forgot you
be really
had
foolish.
those. Let me check something. 2 dots, right?
Yep.
Hmm. All right. So one of the officers stands back bit from you, and the other says, "Sir, get out of the car, please."
Oh, yes, sir, of course. So I'll just, politely step out of the car.
Right. Um.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Please put your hand on the car. Just going.
I'm complying for now.
All right. It's such as you. You don't have anything hidden on you, I think.
Not on me, no.
Yeah, you don't. Ah,
I do have Celine's nail gun in the car, but that just looks like basic tool
don't you have your
equipment.
light pistol with you?
No, I lost that back at the clinic in like session 2 and never got it back.
All right.
I have been disarmed for this entire game.
The officer just said, "Huh. Please, can I have you? Do you have your identity paper? I can't speak. You have your papers with you."
Oh, I understand, officer. I'm like that sometimes too. Here, I got it all in order right here. Just let me get into my wallet and pull it out. And so I'll go ahead and pull out the false papers I have prepared ahead of time.
All right. Do me
Mafia seal of approval and everything.
manipulation subterfuge roll plus you have two in immunity, a +3.
So with the +3 bonus, and also I have a subterfuge bonus of faking identities.
Yep.
So, 4 bonus. Can
Yep.
I fail this? Let's.
I mean, it's possible. No, you
It is
don't.
possible, but it didn't happen today.
So they check your papers again and again, and some of them talking like matches the description. I think you can hear them like arguing with each other, talking on the radio. It's from like that for nearly 45 minutes before
Mhm.
um the guy who seems to be the officer in charge. The next year say, "All right, sir. Thank you for your cooperation, and sorry to kept you waiting. We um." Your appearance matches one of the suspect we're searching for.
Suspect, that's
So,
terrible.
yes, well, it tends you keep safe in, you know,
You too,
citizen safe
officer.
tonight. So,
I hope you find your suspect.
oh, I forgot you didn't have blush of life. Uh,
Um,
that would have
wait,
been -1, but you would have succeeded even if I take any dice like you.
okay.
It's the last die. You still have three successes. So it's all right.
All right. So you have a good night, officer. Hope you find your suspect.
Yep.
And well, I'm getting back to it then. Well, at least I survived a police stop without
Yeah.
breaking the masquerade. Yeah.
Did good.
Didn't even have to dominate anyone either.
Yep.
Or use fantastical blood magic. Well, maybe I'll get into high-speed chase
But
later. But,
yeah, but you lost a bit of time, so you can do me one with streetwise check to find somewhere nice to take your claims and
a wit sweat check?
streetwise.
Do you want to make that int? I guess it doesn't technically matter the difference right now, but if
It seems if you want to search for the cacophony.
yeah. So, okay, and I guess we'll throw in one die for it.
All right.
What apartments aren't taken?
None of them seems to be, but you can find some little bits of cacophony, like here and there. Um, there is some large amount of graffiti saying "fuck the prince."
Mm-hmm.
Most of them seems to be nonsense, like just bragging on your code name, or some are even insulting other clans or bloodlines. So it's
Yeah,
not
I
really,
took 2 here right at this corner, guys.
yeah, yeah. Some are like, few of them are like, uh, you can see something like Q threaded here, or like it's really non-consequential. Not none of this stuff is very important.
Mhm.
But I do need to remind you that in order to stay part of the cacophony, you need to play a part in it and leave your own messages. Otherwise, you're getting out of it as a lingo and sign
Right.
changes.
So, I'll make a note here that I do at least remember that the door exists, don't I?